I think there's an intimidation factor oftentimes when we feel a call of God, maybe to go on the mission field or maybe even to go across town.
Yeah.
Maybe the hardest intimidation sometimes talk to your neighbor.
Yeah.
It's scarier to talk to your neighbor than to go to Africa sometimes.
Exactly.
Have you ever felt that and sense of kind of like, I don't know if I'm qualified for this? I mean, you're a highly trained surgeon, but has God ever put you in situations that feel like you're out of your realm?
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think, as I was thinking about this, Joel, what I thought about was back when I practiced surgery, I was very good at what I did, very trained at what I did, very competent, very qualified, and I felt comfortable in that. And that's a great place to stay.
Comfort's
But sometimes
nice.
God doesn't, he doesn't allow us to stay in our comfort. He pushes us out of our comfort zone. And so I think, most people know that in 99, I left my practice in Houston, and I moved to Houston to help at the church here, at our church, our local church, Lakewood Church. And I for 2 years, I felt like a fish out of water. I felt like I'm not using the gifts and talents that I have in me. And, I felt that imposter syndrome. What am I doing trying to be a pastor when really I'm a surgeon? What I found is that God stretches us sometimes, gets us out of our comfort zone so that he can bring out gifts and talents in us that we didn't know, or develop gifts and talents that we had in us that were undeveloped. And I know that for myself, I'd never spoken in front of people before, ever. And at my dad's memorial service, I did the eulogy for my dad. And when I finished, my pastors from my church in Little Rock, they said, "Paul, you have a gift of communication." I looked at them just so strangely. I thought, what? And I just found over the next several years, God brought out that gift, leadership gift, taught me how to be a pastor. So I think God equips you when he calls you.